Suwon is filled with rich history and culture, and no place better exemplifies that than here, the Suwon Fortress. Join me today as we walk around this iconic structure here in the heart of Gyeonggi-do. Upon arriving at the Suwon Fortress, visitors are greeted by Paoleo Moon, the southern gate, seen here in 2010. Its large stone base is topped by a two-story pavilion that remained undamaged even through the Korean War. For the past 2 years, it's been undergoing a comprehensive restorative project and is expected to reopen in the not-too-distant future. The fortress was built between 1794 and 1796 because King Jeongjo wanted to move the capital of the nation from Seoul here to Suwon. He wanted this for 2 reasons. Primarily to be closer to where his father is entombed, and also because he wanted to set his own mark of distinction on the nation, and felt that doing so would create a fresh start, and what better place to do that than Suwon. The fortress included many unique design elements, and one of them is this, the Chi. The Chi is a turret of sorts that extends out from the castle wall, allowing guards to look down the entire length between sections. Another unique design element of the fortress are these portals. They are situated throughout the entire length of the castle wall, but they look in 2 different directions. This one is angled down so attackers approaching the wall can be fired upon, and this one over here is actually straight out so that if attackers were coming at a distance, Koreans could fire upon them. The Bongdong or chimney signal towers are not unique structures within Korea. However, the Bongdong here at the Suwon Fortress are the only ones ever built into a fortress wall. They were used to denote the status of the nation. The most southern lit chimney would always be lit in times of peace. However, in times of aggression, progressively they would be ignited until all 5 were lit, signaling that enemies were approaching. It's for this reason that the Bongdong was created, so it could be easily viewed from the king's compound. Moving from Seoul to Suwon was very expensive, so King Jeongjo offered an incredible incentive: no taxes for 10 years. The East Gate, or Changyeongmun, is one of 2 interesting design gates here at the Suwon Fortress. While the northern and southern gates are equipped with onsang, or semicircular receptacles, this has a unique structure in the shape of a claw, and let me show you a little bit about it. The tiny opening forced visitors to come into this tiny passage and then gave them a huge surprise, because when you look up, you are completely surrounded. Until the construction of the Suwon Fortress, most cities in the nations were built with only a simple wall built around the exterior. Then a separate mountain defense fortress was erected so that residents could retreat there during times of aggression. The Suwon Fortress was built with a different mindset, and that can be seen here at the Eastern Command Post, where officials stood in preparation to defend their king. Here at this pavilion, guards would stand watch overnight. But let me show you something really cool, and it's around back. Several small cannons are situated behind the Eastern Command Post. They line up perfectly with the holes in the fortress wall, allowing operators to shoot downrange. Located between Changyeongmun and the Eastern Military Compound is a large watchtower. While such structures are not unique at the fortress, this is the only one in which visitors can enter. After navigating a circular passage and up a small flight of stairs, those making the trip will be greeted with an impressive view of the archery field and the fortress's interior. Anmun, or the so-called secret gates, are stationed throughout the fortress wall. These allowed military officials to conduct covert operations and exit the grounds without having to go through one of the 4 main cardinal gates. Behind me is Janghamun, the north gates of the Suwon Fortress. This 2-story structure is the largest of its kind in all of Korea. You remember those small cannons I showed you earlier? Here's their big brother. The Suwon stream passes through the northern floodgates, or Hwaseong. It's a beautiful area of the fortress with a delightful pavilion on top, making it the perfect place to sit in the shade. Close by is Yong Yongpon, a picturesque water feature embodying the principles of Korean ideology. From high atop Paldasan, you are blessed with some absolutely spectacular views of Suwon City. In fact, you can actually see the Hwaseong Hengung, or the King's Retreat, down below me. It's where we'll be visiting next week. To learn more about the Suwon Hwaseong Fortress, click on over to the Korea blog, the official blog of the Korean government, to read more from my article there. Until next time, remember to be true to yourself and always be awesome.